Hello everybody, how's your headspace? Welcome to episode 8, Will, It's All Heart. Will, like courage, is a massive thing. The will to change, the will to maintain, the will to dominate, the will to survive, the will to win. It's one of those things where it's not so much an outside thing, but an example of where we need to turn inwards and find the fire to keep our hearts beating. It's unique and personal to the individual. Those who conquer always have a strong will to do so. How strong is your will? Let me ask in a different way. How big is your heart? We've all heard the expression heart of a lion. That is where it's at. Unshakable, unbreakable heart. The will to go around, go underneath, climb over, or smash through. A strong will can unlock hidden powers. We've all seen or heard the unusual feats of strength, whereby someone of small stature has lifted a car off of a crash victim, or the mum who barehandedly bent a wheel clamp off of her car because she was late picking up her child from school. How is this so? It's simple. They did not have any other thoughts at the time. No doubts about how heavy it might be, just a will and a big heart that was much stronger than the task at hand. It's that bloody mindedness of that clamp is coming off and that's the end of it. Adopt that will. Find a way or make one. Let nothing or nobody derail your will. Whoever you come up against or whatever barriers you face, they either move out of your way or you go through. Examples I can give in my own life are some of the opponents that I've come up against working in the security industry. I'm not a particularly big man, standing at 175 centimetres or 5'9" on a good day, and around 200 pounds. However, I've always trained in some sort of combat. Most of all, I understand the psychology behind it all. The pre-fight stages, the interview, where they are sizing you up, asking questions to see if you will crumble, posturing with the chest out and moving to single syllables like, yeah, what? Arms wide open as if to gesture a battle. This is often where it's won or lost. This is where my will becomes stronger than theirs. I've been outnumbered 3-1, the main instigator with a face like a robber's dog and ears that resemble a chewed up toffee. They have already shown their ace card. They want to come in, but I won't let them. I've said no. They don't like no, but I've stood my ground. They kick off by trying to force their will on me and what they want, but it's not about them. If this is what they are like now, how will they behave after a few more drinks? It's my job. It's all me, and more me. They threaten violence as a final disarming tactic, but I won't budge. My will is stronger than the task at hand. I have more heart than anyone inside or outside combined. I am willing to go until my last breath, and even then I will be moving forwards. Eventually, but begrudgingly, they move away and disappear like a fart in the wind. I can't begin to tell you how many similar experiences I have had. Psychological battles with some absolute whirlwinds. The ratio, thankfully, is probably 100-1. 100 psychological disarms compared to acts of combat. The lesson still remains the same. It's not about another's will being forced on me. It's my will that matters. I'm forcing my will on them to complete my task. Me, and more me. Nobody will derail me. I complete my task with absolute certainty and conviction. I have more heart than the barriers in my path. It's about bloody mindedness that ultimately creates champions. Doing 12 rounds in the boxing ring and feeling like you've had enough. It's that 13th round where will and heart come into play. Most difficult situations in life I liken to a 300-year-old oak tree with the base as thick as a truck. Sometimes you only have a spoon, but if your will is strong enough and you turn up every day and saw a bit more away, you will eventually topple it. Get out there and start hacking away at it. Turn up, do the work with the heart of a lion. A lion doesn't go round roaring loudly to prove it's a lion and that it's the king of the jungle. It just is. Don't forget to ask your nearest and dearest, how's your headspace?